Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Star Fox 64. Last time we made our way through the asteroid belt Meteo, and this episode we're continuing on here on the easy path with Fortuna.
Recover our base from the enemy army.
Roger, General.
Good luck.
Split up and take it to him.
So our main objective here on Fortuna is just to destroy all the enemy ships that we can see. So in this level here we're in all range mode since it's really just a small little map here. And your main focus is just to fly around and destroy the ships coming out of the enemy base. I recommend in this level that you don't heavily rely on just your charge shots, simply because in all range mode, your charge shot sometimes isn't the most accurate in the world. Since this is a much bigger space for your R-Wing to work with, your charge shot will have a hard time locking onto enemies from a distance. And if you shoot a charge shot off screen, then it will despawn and not hit an enemy. So sometimes charge shots are good for something out of the way, while other times you maybe are just better off using your lasers. Laser upgrades make things easier here in this level, but I wouldn't really worry too much about this level's medal, simply because it's really not that hard to get. In order to get the medal here, you only need 50 points, so just shoot down every ship you see, and it makes things so much easier. But we already have a lot of points here in this beginning section, so I say we're doing pretty good.
You're mine.
Why are ships coming out of the base?
A bomb has been planted at the base.
Jeez. Can anyone take care of it?
Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Andros has ordered us to take you down.
Happy. Long time no see. Andross's enemy is my enemy. Just what I need to see. Start. What's the big idea, punk? Let's take care of these guys first.
So now our objective has changed. Meet Starwolf. Starwolf's main objective at this point is just to divert us, because that bomb can go off now any minute. So Starwolf needs to go ahead and distract us so that can go ahead and go off. But we're not going to let him do that. At this point, we need to take out all 4 members of Starwolf. This is the first game in the Star Fox franchise that properly introduced Starwolf. Their first appearance was supposed to be Star Fox 2 on the Super Nintendo, but that game got cancelled near the end of its development, and because of that, Starwolf's first appearance didn't come until this game on the N64. So basically what we need to do with Starwolf here is just go ahead and shoot them up with as many laser shots as we can. Charge shots make things slightly easier from a distance, but once you're right behind one of their ships, I recommend just spam that A button and shoot them with a face full of your lasers. A laser upgrade makes taking out Starwolf so much easier. And since we have hyper lasers, these guys go down extremely fast. But there you go. That was the final member of Starwolf taken down. They have been defeated.
I'll take care of the bomb now. All aircraft report.
Hey, we made it!
Fox, take it easy. That was a close call, Fox.
So that was our main objective completed. We saved Fortuna, defused the bomb, and defeated Starwolf. So we got the best possible outcome in that level, but what happens if you take too long and Starwolf succeeds? Well, for starters, a timer ticks down, making things a lot harder for you. But if you let that timer hit 0, then things get bad. If that timer hits 0, then you have failed the mission and the bomb ends up exploding. And the remaining members of Star Wolf fly away, ready to fight another day.
Bomb exploding. Keep clear. Looks like we win today, Star Fox. Emergency maneuvers! Get out of there! All aircraft report.
They almost got us.
I'm not too crazy about those guys. So that's Star Wolf.
So yeah, if you fail that mission, it's a pretty dark outcome. Fortuna doesn't blow up entirely, but that base definitely explodes, so a lot of innocent lives are probably lost in that explosion. That's really sad. So do your very best to make sure it doesn't happen, but as you've seen there, you can still get a medal if you don't defeat the members of Star Wolf. You just have to shoot down enough enemies, and you can still easily get that medal. But let's go ahead and continue on here on the easy path with Sector X.
Reports indicate that Andross is working on some secret weapon.
I'll check it out.
Good luck.
So for this level, we're exploring and trying to find a secret weapon, as General Pepper put it. And here at the beginning, as you see, they throw a lot of enemies at you. So if you got them smart bombs, use them, because you will get a lot of points here from just shooting off a bomb. So as you see in the very beginning, we already have 31 points, and one of the enemies here dropped a gold ring, which is perfect because we have more than enough to get a health extension. I haven't mentioned up to this point, but gold rings are very important for you to pick up. You pick up 3 gold rings and you'll get a health extension. You pick up another set of 3 rings after you already have your health extension, and then the game rewards you with a 1-up. So gold rings are very important to pick up, for both health and also extra lives as well. But there are many different ways in this game to get extra lives, so don't worry about getting all the gold rings that you see. They're good for refilling your health, so if you see a gold ring nearby and you're low on health, grab it anyways because it will refill. Silver rings and gold rings both refill your health, so it definitely helps to know that. But in this level here, we got a lot of debris to avoid, and we also have mines just floating around, so anytime you see mines, I recommend you hit the brake and shoot them down so they don't explode on impact.
What the heck is that? They're on me!
That was an interesting looking hand there past that checkpoint. I wonder if that is the secret weapon we're being told about. Just the floating hand itself being a secret weapon would be a very interesting one to see. But let's just continue on for now here in the level. We saved Peppy, so he's safe for now. And at this fork on the road, we're going to go ahead and make a right. In this section here, you want to make a right because this portion of the pathway will give you more than enough things to shoot down in order to get your medal of this level. There's more than enough stuff in this level to easily get the medal here. In fact, before we even leave this fork in the road, you're going to see my score turn from blue to orange, signifying that we got said medal. So just keep on shooting everything that you see, use your charge shots accordingly here, and make things very, very easy. But since there is a lot of stuff coming towards us, we want to be very careful here as well. So if you feel like you gotta use your smart bomb to protect yourself, then shoot one off and take out the masses of enemies around you. Luckily, when Rob calls us here, he does give us our smart bombs, so if we needed those bombs, Rob luckily gives us a bomb to use instead.
I'm going ahead. Back me up, Buck.
And Peppy, you just keep on getting in trouble. Stop getting into so much trouble. I can only save you so many times, man. Your teammates in this game get in trouble all the time, and if you're not paying attention, their health will drain very fast when being chased, and sometimes they can die from a single chase. The chase in the first level Corneria with Falco, if you do not save him immediately, he will go from full health down to no health, so whenever your teammates are in trouble, save them right away.
What the heck? Fox, look behind you! So this is the secret weapon.
Destroy. Destroy. Enemy shield analyzed.
This is a very interesting weapon. It's just a giant robot, and this robot here definitely means business. He has a very small hitbox. You need to shoot the glowing eyes on his head. And as you can see, whenever he attacks you, sometimes he will turn his head, making it next to impossible to hit him. This guy is honestly really annoying, and I really recommend having hyper lasers for this boss fight. If you're coming here with the single laser upgrade, it makes things slightly easier, but if you have no laser upgrades whatsoever, then this boss fight takes forever, because the damage output with the single laser is just not enough.
Yippee! You did it!
Huh? What?
The view is clear.
Well, this is interesting. We didn't kill the guy, so now we have to keep on shooting his head. But just continue to shoot, and then he'll be down in no time.
All aircraft report.
I'm having some trouble here.
Everything's A-OK. Ah, you're getting better, Fox.
So we took down that weapon really fast. If you have laser upgrades, that second phase doesn't really take too long if you get basically every single shot connecting to his forehead. But if you do have single lasers, that fight can take a lot longer. And you want to kill that boss as fast as possible when he gets into phase 2. Because something can happen to one of your teammates if you take too long in that boss fight. Once that boss transitions into phase 2, Slippy will get involved. And if he tries to fight that boss, it doesn't end well for him.
What?
The view is clear. Destroy. Destroy.
Destroy what? He's crazy.
Let me handle this.
Slippy, get back here! Slippy!
Well, that's not good. Slippy's gone. Now we must avenge Slippy.
I must be complete.
Rob, can you confirm Slippy's location?
Distress signal coming from Titania.
Looks like he's on Titania. Slippy can be such a headache.
So with Slippy down, as you see, we have 200 points. But once we get back to the mission select screen, you'll notice we won't get a medal. If you take too long fighting the boss here of Sector X, then Slippy is defeated and sent to Titania. And because he's not in your party anymore, even though we have the score requirement, we do not earn the medal for Sector X. So that's very unfortunate, but now we must chase after Slippy here on Titania. And we'll be doing that in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Star Fox 64, we'll explore Titania and save Slippy. I'll see you guys next time.